Hey everybody, today we're going to look at Transformers Earthrise Voyager class Starscream. Now this is the first Earthrise Transformer I've purchased. Here's the, there's the box for it. It's like the War for Cybertron ones, but it's green. So, he is an awesome Starscream. I never had the Universe one. Looking at pictures, I think that the Universe one had some good things about it, but I do prefer this one. The size, for one, is very nice on it. The other one that's kind of known right now, in fact, there's more of them out than there are of these from what I've seen, is the War for Cybertron version, which, I don't know, it looks nice, but it's not, I don't like it as much as this. I don't own it. I was definitely excited to see this version. Don't have anything really recent to show as a size comparison for vehicle mode. However, this is G1 Starscream, which, you know, I love G1. Clearly I love G1, but you can't deny with how good of a figure this is, how much more kind of G1 accurate it looks. I've been really digging these new figures. I'm super excited to get Prime. Like, some of the engineering that are going into these new toys are absolutely great. It makes it more worth it that this is a $30 Voyager and a $50 Leader class, which is really just a $50 Voyager with a trailer. So there's that. One little complaint about the vehicle mode is if you look right here, that doesn't really hold in together very well on mine. Where his legs kind of meet up with this part. But, I don't know. So, we're going to set aside the G1, and we're going to begin the transformation. So to begin, all you want to do is pull off his weapons, his null rays, set that to the side. And to start the transformation, just want to flip up these wheels. Sorry if you hear my dog scratching. Fold these little bits up. Flip them around. And here you've got basically a midget Starscream. I'm going to move my camera up just a little bit. Like so. Basically you've got a little midget Starscream there. Now this part, you'll see there's like a tab right there and a tab right there. There's not a real great way to do it. It feels like I'm going to break it, so that's not good. But you want to flip that out. Flip his arms out. You want to open his arm and then extend the arm and close it all back up like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Open it up. Flip it out. And there we have that. Down here, what we're going to do is we're going to lift up his little crotch piece. We're going to split the legs. And then we're going to flip the front of the leg open and extend it. And close it back up. Right there. And like so. You're going to split the feet. Like that, and then fold this whole piece. It swivels down up against his thigh like that. Alright, almost done. Keep that open. Bring this whole cockpit piece down. Bring it up. Slot that into place. Right there, and bing, look at his head, reveal his head. His weapons can go in a couple places. We'll talk about that because that's actually a con. I'm just fixing his knees there. But basically we now have our completely transformed Starscream, and he is a totally awesome figure. Look at, I mean, that looks so nice. I know it's kind of a meme at this point, but they really do kind of feel like little mini masterpiece figures. So there we have it. Articulation's good, arms come out, they spin around. They are blocked by his wings a little bit. He's got kind of about that far of a waist. Doesn't swivel, but he does have a thigh swivel and bend at the knee. His knees kind of pop out though, so you kind of want to, right there, just because of the transformation, they kind of tend to pop out. He's got a little bit of foot movement back and forth, and he's got an ankle pivot right there. His weapons are one thing I don't like about him. So you kind of have two options for his null rays. You either can put him up here, like so, in which case if you bend his arms or anything like that, it looks funny because they jut out the wrong way. Or you can peg them on the back, which means you can actually aim them a little more when you're posing them. But, you know, they're kind of supposed to be out on the side. They still look kind of weird, just kind of jutting out from the back. I still think that's probably the better option depending on how you're going to display him. If you're going to display him with his arms out to the side, plug him in here. Any other pose, you're going to want to plug him in right there. And you can kind of get some good stuff out of him. So, size comparison. Here we've got his Lita Combiner Wars Megatron. This is the animated version. This is the Megatron I'm going to just use for my chug display because the Earthrise one is the exact same as this, and in fact I actually like the colors on this one more anyway, and plus the tank mode's not all that different or anything. Still basically the same figure. And then the only other thing I have really as a Decepticon, I don't have Shockwave or Soundwave, is Big Chungus, which is going to be probably my next review. Siege Jetfire. I absolutely love Siege Jetfire. He is definitely probably my favorite in the collection. He's definitely my favorite Generations figure, for sure. But that's how he stacks up. He's smaller than Megatron, as he should be. And then here he is with his G1 toy. His little G1 toy. I mean, look at how far we've come when it comes to the way these things look. A lot of imagination being used back in the 80s when, you know, they were able to pretend that was Starscream. And I think that's hilarious. Still a great figure, though. I have nothing but good things to say about G1 Starscream. But yeah, that's it. That's cool. I'm noticing my camera's doing some focusy stuff. This is a new phone, so I'm recording with a new camera, so I can go bing and do like really quick zoom-ins and stuff. So that works. But yeah, highly recommend grabbing this figure. I will definitely be making an Earthrise Prime video as soon as I get him. I've been holding off on just ordering him online because I do like going out and searching for him. Grapple is in stores near me, all over the place actually. Grapple's never been my guy though, and I do want to get him, but probably later on down the line. Do want to get Cliff Jumper for sure. Wheeljack, I'm happy with my Generations Wheeljack, so probably won't be getting him. Probably just Starscream Prime and Cliff Jumper. Oh, RC. I'm kind of debating back and forth whether I want to get an RC from the Generations or if I want to go ahead and get the Earthrise one. Kind of looking at pictures back and forth, comparing them. But other than that, I think that's going to cover it. Until next time, later guys.